YouTube. Right now, we're reacting to the Koenigsegg Jesko attack versus a tuned Hayabusa, basically a motorcycle. It's a tuned motorcycle, okay? So yes, we reacted to y'all know. I'm gonna bring the when I react to car content, y'all know I'm gonna bring the Koenigseggs to the channel. Okay. Other than look, there's two car brands that I like glaze 100%. Lamborghini and Koenigsegg. I glaze Lamborghini and Koenigsegg 100%. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I glaze Lamborghini and Koenigsegg. I don't, especially Lamborghini. I glaze the shit out of Lamborghini. Okay, I glaze both, but anyway. So yes, we got a Jesko attack versus a tuned Hayabusa. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but yeah, it's a motorcycle. So I ain't gonna talk too much. This is already a 16-minute video, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead, get your drinks, get your snacks, get your fruit snacks. Hey, look, go ahead and order your Uber Eats. Get your triple cheeseburger. We finna get straight to this shit, bro.
All happen in a drag race between a Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute.
That's not an absolute, that's the attack.
Suzuki Hayabusa that's been tuned to 375 horsepower.
I ain't gonna lie, 375 horsepower on a bike is crazy. Like, bro, think about it, right? That's more horsepower than like a stock Dodge Charger RT. That's more horsepower than a stock Charger RT. And a lot of y'all a lot of people ain't been in a lot of fast cars in their life. So a RT to them feels crazy. Some cars feel, but a RT to them would feel crazy. So imagine that same horsepower in like a stock RT in a motorcycle where there's way less weight. This shit fast as shit. You gonna be like, oh hell no. You know? A lot of motorcycles that y'all see on the streets that be passing cars up only be like 100 and some horsepower. They don't even be nothing much of anything. So 375 horsepower in a motorcycle is crazy.
What we're going to find
no
out
matter how you look at it.
The standing quarter mile. I'm Matt Watson. This is Amir, and you're watching Car Wow.
It's a attack, not an absolute.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's an attack.
Oh no, you bought the wrong one. Cancel this. We're going to get a different Koenigsegg.
Come back, he bought the one. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If this was the absolute, that motorcycle getting torched. But it's an attack.
The 1300cc four-cylinder engine now has forged internals, a new exhaust, and most importantly, a supercharger. It produces
supercharger on a motorcycle
power and 258 newton meters of torque,
Don't
and it
play
sends
with
power to the lightweight carbon fiber rear wheel via a longer swing arm,
carbon fiber rear wheel,
and less wheelage. With all these modifications, this bike costs around £50,000. Okay, Mir. So let's just have a little chat about this car.
Hold on. 50,000 pounds. Now, I'm not the smartest man in the world, right? But if you take 50K pounds. Hold on, wait. I'm not the smartest man in the world. Look, I'm sorry.
50,000 pounds.
50,000 euros pretty much to dollars. So 58K is pretty much 59,000. That's rounded up to 60. So you can get this fast ass motorcycle for $60,000 in US dollars. That's crazy.
Okay, Mir. So let's just have a little chat about this car. So we've got a 5-litre twin turbocharged V8 with how much horsepower today?
1,200 on pump gas, which is what we're running today.
Yep.
1,600 on ethanol.
Do you think this is going to be enough to beat that Suzuki over there?
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. Only one way to find out.
There is certainly only one way to find out. I think you might.
He should have got the ethanol,
limited
bro.
a little bit here on this runway, but he's going to be definitely.
If he would have got the ethanol, this race would have been over with.
Bikes scare me. I used to race motocross when I was younger. I like all my body parts in one
Do you know what? I used to have motorbikes, and then I had a few accidents, and then I got the Fiat. Not sat on one since, just because the buzz you get from them is insane. But the buzz you get from this is also insane. We're going to find out exactly what it can do. Tell me about your car. It's got this amazing green, transparent paint on it, hasn't it?
Well, not paint.
It's
exposed
carbon fiber,
with
bro.
a green tint
Look.
lacquer.
Okay, so the lacquer's green, but you can see
It's
through it. So you can
exposed
see that
carbon
herringbone.
fiber.
How much does it cost to have
Whole
that as an option?
400,000
Like, bro.
euro for the exposed carbon option.
Jesus.
And the orange paint on it?
Christ.
About 80 grand for the orange paint.
What other options you had fitted to it?
The
They
paint
don't
job
really
costs more
give
than
you many
all of our
options apart
houses.
From color materials finish. Alcantara interior.
Like,
Obviously, I
bro.
wanted my branding on everything. You've got Vimana, which is my private jet company.
Vimana is your private jet company.
Yeah, I set it up over 15 years ago, and that's what's
Oh, yeah, he
funded
making bread.
everything else along the way.
He
And
making
we
too much
specialize
money.
in very big aircraft, so BBJs, ACJs.
He probably got more money than my
Airliners.
GTA
There's some other
character.
things that I think people watching will hope that you manage to help become a reality. So what's another thing that you're kind of working on?
Developing my own car company. It's a 2+2, so 4-seater, really a GT3 car made road legal. Also 5-litre V8 producing 1,000 horsepower.
Any hybridization or anything like that?
No,
He got his
twin-turbo,
own
but
car
no
company.
electric
This man.
assist.
You're
He
also
making
working
too
on
much
something
money, bro.
or have invested in something
He
that's
making way
designed
too much
to
money.
enable cars such as that to continue into the future, aren't you?
I invested in a company in Berlin called P1, and they produce fuel which you can use in any regular car, but the only raw material we use to produce the fuel is water.
It's carbon neutral.
Carbon neutral.
So we might not need EVs after all.
That's the plan.
Come on, Amir! Come on! Come on! Let's find out about that.
Hey, bro, I don't think y'all understand what y'all just heard. I don't even think y'all understand what y'all just heard, bro. Hold on, go back.
To produce the fuel is water.
It's carbon.
So they making the fuel, and water is how they produce the fuel. That's the only mineral, you know what I'm saying, that they using to produce the fuel that you can use in any regular car. So that it completely cancels out any type of... Yo, that's crazy.
Carbon neutral.
Carbon neutral.
So we might not need EVs after all.
That's the plan.
Come on, Amir! Come on! Come on! Let's find out about that
That's
bike. Hey,
crazy,
Richard, how are you,
bro.
mate?
Preemptive? Bit
That's
pensive.
actually
Last time we
crazy
had you
to
down,
think
Richard,
about.
was Richard from TTS Performance, who builds crazy bikes. You were racing against Nagiro
Bro making a
RS,
difference
but
in the
you've upped
world.
the ante
He
because
ain't
you've
a
got more
millionaire
power
for
than
no
before,
reason.
But so have I with this.
He is
Jesko
not a millionaire
attack.
for no
What do you
reason.
think's
He
gonna
making a
happen?
I'm going to
difference.
beat you, I should think.
I'm not so sure, Richard. We'll find out exactly what happens. First, let's just do a quick sound check to see which vehicle sounds the best. So, Amir, if you wouldn't mind just revving up your Jesko. I mean, this thing just
Feel
revs up so
sound.
quick.
I love the
Listen to your
Jesko, bro.
bike.
Top 5 in my...
It sounds really good, Richard, and really quite
Okay.
frightening. You've given this Jesko a run for its
Bike
money
sound
already on the
crazy.
sound check.
I'd be
should we get on
scared
with
to
the
ride
race?
that
Do you
bit.
need to warm up your tyres at all? Well, your tyre.
Yeah, I think I'll give it a little burnout just to soften the tyre up a bit.
Well, I think just
Jesko
revving
is
up
in
that
my
Jesko
top
has
5
drunk a little
cars
bit
as
too much
of
fuel,
right
so we're
now.
gonna have to put some fuel into this before we race.
Really,
It's a
the
little bit of
Jesko
an advantage to you
absolute.
'cause we're adding a bit more
Jesko
weight to our
Attack's still
car,
cool,
but
though.
Let's do it anyway.
I feel like if it got ethanol, it's better. Okay.
Well, that's that then.
Yeah. Okay.
That was good, that was. I think them
Yeah.
tyres be warm. So this is it. We're actually going to race now.
See what they talking about. Damn, that motorcycle getting little.
Come on! Come on! Come on, Emma! Come on, boy, son!
That motorcycle getting little on them, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Damn. Damn. I ain't gonna lie to that. Okay. Okay, what's the name of this motorcycle? Hayabusa. Okay.
No. It looked
Okay.
like we were going to win, and then you definitely didn't win. It was so neck and neck.
It's
and
crazy
so
how
close, but
so
then,
much faster these
Richard,
cars
how was
is
it?
compared to the
Really?
everyday cars
Yeah, I
that
saw
we
your
used
front
to
wheel
being
popping
in.
up.
Yeah, I'm just going to
Like
do a
y'all
little
have
bit
no
about
idea,
that.
bro.
So you can
Seriously.
go quicker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
can
need
go
to.
quicker. I think you had us on the line, right?
yeah,
Should we do it again?
yeah.
He need that ethanol in that
Here we go.
motherfucker. If he had that, he would not lose this damn race. Ooh, that was a good start. That was a good launch. Oh my god, great launch. Now from the POV of the motorcycle, that Koenigsegg looked beautiful, bro. Oh my god. Damn.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, nah, he whooped that motorcycle this time. When he got that lines right, oh my god, he took flight on his ass. It wasn't even close.
Richard, what happened?
The clutch has become really grabby, very difficult to get off the line, but if you're up for it, I'll give you one more go.
Yeah, well, it's best 2 out of 3. This is going to be the decider.
I ain't gonna lie, that dark green carbon fiber with the orange look crazy. Yeah, the motorcycle over it. That motherfucker ain't pulling off.
I didn't see the bike.
No, he didn't take off. That botch launch overheated the clutch on Richard's bike, and trying to do it again straight away would have damaged it even further, but we didn't want to leave it there. So at the end of the video, we will run the race again for one final decider. But in the meantime, we could do some rolling races. First though, the Jesko's tyres would need some extra air to be safe at higher speeds, and that's when Amir revealed how he started his private jet business. Did you start it from just with your own cash?
Yeah, probably like £1,000 to my name. So Facebook had a trial feature called Facebook Forums. They had a business section.
1,000. He started a private jet company from £1,000. Bro, £1,000 ain't that much more than $1,000 US. That's crazy.
And I met a woman in Las Vegas who was looking for gold and diamonds, and I figured, I'm from Africa, I'm sure I can source this stuff. So tried, nearly got kidnapped in the process. Like, she went to work for Spike Lee, the movie producer.
Yeah.
He said,
Yo, Spike Lee, bro. Oh my god. I want to give y'all a story time about Spike Lee, but I don't want to make the video too long. Long story short, I'm from Chicago, alright? The South Side. Spike Lee made a movie 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, named Chirac. It was based off Chicago. We all know that, right? He made a movie. I met Spike Lee back when I was in 8th grade when he was filming that movie, and I played as a background character in that movie. The movie was the worst movie I ever watched in my life. I swear to God. That's a real backstory.
up a jet company called Halcyon Jet. She said, well, seeing as you're from Africa, would you
Crazy,
be interested
bro.
in representing us there? I knew nothing about jets.
worst-
Show me two aircraft.
the
I would be
worst
like, okay,
movie I ever seen in my
I
life.
researched it, and there was only one brokerage in Africa at the time, in Johannesburg. I said, look, if you give me exclusivity, I'd be interested in doing it. They said they weren't interested in giving me exclusivity. So I just Googled world's largest jet company. One was NetJets, Warren Buffett, and the other Blue Star Jets. So I faxed a copy of the signed agreement I had from Spike Lee from Halcyon, but I hadn't countersigned, to Berkshire Hathaway and to Blue Star. Phoned Blue Star. I was 23 at the time. Asked to speak to their CEOs. I was like, he's expecting a call from me. She's like, looks who's died. She's like, no, he's not. I said, oh, I was just on the phone with him on his mobile. The line cut off. Puts me through. Told him, you know, I think there's a great opportunity in Africa. Halcyon have offered me to represent them, but they won't give me exclusivity. If you give me exclusivity, I'll sign with you. But I'm giving you 48 hours because if you don't agree, then I'm going to call NetJets next. He agreed over the phone. We signed over fax. I had 10-year exclusive rights to the Blue Star Jets name on the African continent. And then I flew to New York. It was funny because I sat in the boardroom, the president, vice president, legal team, everyone walks in. They see me and like, where's your dad? They're like, this stupid kid from Africa's tricked us. They thought I was a waste of time. They just figured they'd let the 10 years lapse and give it to someone serious because they had no business in Africa anyway. My first client, they want to fly from Mykonos to London on this date, which is a public holiday, airport was closed. We spoke to the operators in Greece, they said it's not possible, can you do it? I was like, yeah, of course. So then I had to figure out how to do it. I contacted the Minister of Tourism and they agreed to open the airport for me, and then I did so well in Africa, without any African clients. They gave me the rights to Asia, Monaco, Switzerland, the Middle East. I ended up owning every single Blue Star Jets office outside of North America. 10 years ago, Blue Star sold to Apollo, which then became the biggest jet company in the world, which meant I no longer had a non-compete. So I set up Vimana completely from scratch. And yeah, we've been doing really well since.
So we're going to roll into it.
Bro, see, this is how you know, bro. You really do have to take chances in life. Even if you feel like the chance, even if it like the chance itself feel crazy, you know, you feel like, this stupid, I shouldn't do this, bro. Take the chance, bro, because you never know. Bro made that call and did that, and in the back of his head, I know he probably thought this call's stupid. They not finna get me to the, you know what I'm saying? He probably thought that. But he still did it, and look where he at now, bro. That's how you know you really have to take chances in life, bro. You gotta YOLO it sometimes. You only live once. You really do, bro. Because you never know where you may be if you do, bro. That's crazy.
Second gear, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah, it's over. Yeah, and the road race is pretty much over with. I ain't even gonna lie. Hold on. The bike was low-key catching them, though. Nah, the bike catching them, though. The bike catching them, though.
Come on a bit. What happened there? Did we win?
I don't know.
Should we go and have a word with him? Who won?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It was like that for so long.
Right, we're going to do the race again, but Richard's going to be in
That
first.
bike was catching them. I ain't even gonna. Bro, can you imagine being on a bike going that fast? They was definitely doing over 200 miles per hour for sure.
If you're thinking about changing your car, you should do it through CarWow. If you want to check out a cool car that I found on CarWow, a great deal, I'm thinking of buying it actually. Click on the pop-out banner up there or scan the QR code on screen now. If not, stay here for this race. Okay, you ready, Richard? So, here we go then. 3, 2, 1, go! He'll be so pleased.
Oh wait, something happened with the Jesko?
Stayed in second.
We stayed in second gear. We forgot to change up. We're going to do it again. 3, 2, 1, go!
That bike gone. I ain't even gonna lie. That bike gone.
Come on, car! Look at it wheeling!
It's over with. That bike gone, bro. He won. That's why he should have got that damn ethanol, bro.
First gear is better for you. I like your wheelie.
Oh, it takes some hanging on.
What speed were you doing when you were wheeling?
140 or something.
Jesus, no, rather you than me.
I went over the finish line about 180.
Damn.
We're going to do a brake test now.
Oh, you might beat me.
Yeah, hopefully.
Brake test on the bike is something I've never seen.
Everyone was a bit late there. Do you know what, actually, if I say now, then you've got the delay wait. That's probably not the best way to have done it, but still, we won. That's the main thing. Well, I think you definitely braked probably a good 10 metres after the line. Richard, you were never going to win that one.
No.
4 wheels versus 2, bikes never break. And that means your balls have to be even bigger to ride that thing.
The crest against the tank.
You're not lying, bro.
Right, let's hope we have a good race on this time. Best
Our next door neighbors lost a leg riding bikes, bro. You're not lying. You gotta really. I ain't gonna lie. I ride a bike though, but it's still like on. It's still scary as hell to ride them, though. Okay. Woo! He hit that wheelie on him. Hey, nah, he hitting the GTA wheelie on his. Hey, no, the bikes on GTA a menace when you hit a wheelie on them, bro. Them joints take flight. He gone.
It's so close, and then once it's starting to fly, that thing is mental, isn't it?
It is very quick.
I mean, this car is crazy as well. Are you a happy man?
I am.
My God, you've built.
Shout out to
an
Brody on the
absolute
bike. He
insane
riding that
machine.
motherfucker.
So then,
I ain't
what
even gonna
exactly
lie.
happened? Well, the
He
Suzuki
really
won.
riding that
It
joint.
completed the standing quarter mile in 9.8 seconds.
Mm.
Koenigsegg took 9.9 seconds.
Okay, under 10
Before our
seconds is
next
pretty
race, a
good.
quick message that could save you big time. If you're looking to buy a used car, bike, or van anytime
Okay,
soon,
they hitting us
then
with
this
the
is for
ads,
you.
man.
We've partnered with our friends at Car Vertical to give you a special offer.
Over 250 inquiries, and I'm now meeting each customer.
What was the reasoning behind starting your own car company? Because it's a bloody nightmare, mate. I mean,
I am mad and stubborn. When I was 4 years old, I decided it was my purpose in life. So the private jet business and all the businesses along the way have been to be able to allow me to do this.
well, it certainly looks crazy. I'm looking forward to actually seeing the production version. You promise me, when you get the production version, we're going to bring it down here and I'll race you and your Koenigsegg against me in this. All right, let's do it. Let's shake on it. You saw that. He's going to do that. We're going to hold him to
We
it.
gonna
Like
react to
the
that video. I want to see that. See, bro. And they say money can't buy you happiness. When your purpose is cars, it definitely can, my nigga. Anyway, that's it for this YouTube video. I ain't gonna lie. This was probably one of my favorite Car Wild videos I watched, like, so far. This was a great video. Dude, backstory was crazy. The races was good. This was a really good video. I enjoyed this. I'm not even gonna lie. Definitely some motivation in this shit for sure. But yeah, that's it for this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this little reaction. You know, I appreciate all the people that come through, drop a sub, like the video, you feel me, comment. I appreciate all y'all. Even if y'all click on the video and watch it for like 5 seconds and leave, I really do appreciate y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really do. And yeah. And catch y'all boys in the next one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys stay up, stay motivated, keep doing y'all. And we out, bruh. No cap.